had a very good relationship. We've been working on that for quite a while. In about a year from now, we'll have so much critical mineral and rare earths that you won't know what to do with them. They'll be worth about $2.
Trump and Anthony Albanese have inked a $13 billion deal over rare earths. But what exactly are these metals, and what does the deal mean for Australia? Rare earths are a group of 17 elements that are crucial for modern tech, used in everything from smartphones to medical equipment. Despite the name, they aren't particularly rare, but they're very difficult to mine and process because they're found in low concentrations and often mixed together. China controls most of the mining and processing of rare earths, and earlier this month it tightened restrictions on exports, using that control as leverage in the US-China trade war. The US needs rare earths for its military fighter jets and submarines, for the data centers used in its AI boom, and for the EV motors and wind turbines powering its renewable energy transition. Being cut off from the metals isn't an option, which is why Trump and Albanese signed a deal in Washington that aims to cut China out of the supply chain entirely.
And we can continue to take what is every opportunity to improve the relationship even further and make it even stronger. And today's agreement on critical minerals and rare earths is just taking it to the next level, seizing those opportunities which are before us.
The two countries will pump $1 billion each into Australian and American projects over the next few months. That includes a $100 million stake in Arafura's Rare Earths mine and a $200 million investment in a gallium plant owned by Alcoa. It's a step toward Australia having the ability to process rare earths itself. For decades, Australia has had a dig and ship model when it comes to the materials. The country's biggest rare earths producer by market cap, Lynas, currently processes rare earths in Malaysia. And it's not just investors in rare earth miners, like the country's richest person, Gina Rinehart, who stand to benefit from the deal. Hayley Channer from the United States Studies Centre said it will benefit everyday Australians as well.
In a couple of years' time, we will see more minerals that have been dug up from Australian soil in solar panels, wind turbines, electric vehicles, as well as AI data centres. You need lithium-ion batteries for AI data centres. And a tiny, tiny percentage will be going into defence applications. So you'll see it in terms of benefits for energy transition, AI, and Australia's national security. But in terms of how they'll feel it on a day-to-day basis, you can't put a price on that, basically.
Ms. Channer said Australia's supply had made it essential for the US, as Americans try to wean themselves off China's rare earths.
So lots of different countries in the world have critical minerals, but only few have rare earths. There's 5 that have rare earths: China, Russia, Brazil, India, and Australia. So of those, Australia stands out as being a primary partner for the United States. So we are essential for the US. The US actually has a lot of these minerals within its own subsoil, but it is not a mining country in the way that Australia has been a mining country for decades. We've basically got operating mines, the technical know-how, and they're already producing. So we're basically a perfect partner for the US to have. It's a difficult thing because if China was allowing the free flow of these minerals to everyone, we would not need to do this. Australia would not need to subsidise the processing or the mining. But the problem is that because the US and China are sort of locked in this geopolitical competition, the US is trying to leverage things like tariffs and semiconductors, and China is leveraging its rare earth exports. And Australia is caught in the middle, but hopefully we can actually benefit from this because without China withholding those rare earths, we wouldn't be getting the US investment we need to move our minerals into the mid and downstream